The final Friday of March in a pleasant early spring afternoon from the Owl Athletic Complex. And for the first time this season, the Keene State baseball will play on their true home turf. Today marks the opening of LEC play for the Owls as they do battle with the Rhode Island College Anchorman. Camelo digs in,
batter at the plate.
And we are about set for baseball here on Friday afternoon.
Let's play some ball here, Ryan.
Should be an exciting one, Teddy. First pitch in there for strike one, and we're underway. Good for Yakum. On the ground to first, can be fielded cleanly by Chatfield, wins the race easily, and that's a nice 1-2-3 first inning for Jake Yakum. 0-2. Swing and a miss, strike three. 3 pitches, and Rivera fans, that's the first K of the day for Jake Yakum. Get out of the inning, not allow his first base runner. That one's gonna be on the ground to short. Nicely stabbed by DiGiacomo. Throw to first, picked by Chatfield. And that is another 1-2-3 for Jake Yakum for Friday. That one's gonna be on the ground, through the hole for a base hit. Chatfield gets the Owls on the board in the hitting department. First hit of the afternoon, third. Here's just a wild pitch away, lined into center field, a base hit. Chatfield will round third. The throw, and it gets past the center fielder. It's not gonna matter anyway. The Owls are on the board first, 1-0 today.
That's a great rip there by Zena, right up the middle.
A one for Murray. That one's hit through the hole into center as well. Zena will stop at second. McElroy gets the throw in quickly. And back-to-back base hits now for the Owls. Sample size, but 8 for 16. And he gets that one off the end of the bat right to Chatfield. And there's 2 pitches and 1 out for Jake Yakum, getting into the Anchorman bullpen pretty early as Ehlers flies that one in the air to center. Back on it at the track, at the wall. It's out of here. Tommy Ehlers has done it again. His second home run in as many games. And the Owls lead is at 2. It's 2-0.
That one off the bat, it didn't seem like it may have been going all the way, but then you see the center fielder chasing after. Maybe he's got a chance, maybe not. It just cleared the ball up there in center.
Yeah, that was Lucas McElroy going back on it there in center for the Anchorman, and we've seen it. We saw it last year. When Ehlers gets home runs, he tends to get them kind of in spurts. And that's going to be grounded. Chatfield steps on the bag for 1. That's all he's going to get. Run comes in to score as McElroy touches home plate, and the lead cut in half. It's 2-1.
It is smart to end up not making another mistake.
Crullo pokes that one in the air. It is going to be caught on the run by Tommy Ehlers, and that won the inning. Nice play, ranging over into right from center field. Yakum has thrown 10 pitches this inning, and he pops one up here. And it looks like he's going to get out in 11 pitches. Anderson makes the catch, and that'll do it. A very nice, fast 5th inning for Jake Yakum. Keene State coming up in the bottom of the 5th. 2. On the ground to short. Nice stab there by Rivera. Throw, not in time. An infield hit. First of the game for Evan Cowley. 1-1. Going to be poked in the air, and it's going to get down for a base hit. Rounding second, heading to third is Cowley. McHugh will stop at first, and runners now on the corners with 2 out. That one is over the head of Carrillo, and it's going to be a base hit. Tommy Ehlers drives in Evan Cowley from third with 2 out, and the Owls lead back up to 2, 3-1. Trapaz. He goes after the first one, hits it in the air to right. Reyna going back, makes the catch in foul territory, and that is the inning. 4 pitches for Jake Yakum in the 6th. We'll head to the bottom half, 3-1 Owls. 25 runs to the Huskies of Southern Maine. That one grounded to second, not able to be handled cleanly, and Chatfield's gonna reach. 2-0. Hit in the air to left, and under it to make the catch is Moniz, but easily tagging up from third is Chatfield to make it 4-1 Owls. Here it is from Perella. And it's gonna be on the ground through the hole for a base hit. Reyna with his second base knock of the afternoon. Goes after the first one, and he's gonna have a base hit into right field.
Man, they're fumbling all these.
So 2 aboard now with 2 away for Keene State, 2-2. is going to be hit in the air to center. Ehlers was back on it, now comes in, makes the catch, and that retires the side. So Jakob works out of a bit of trouble there. Still 4-1 Owls. We head to the bottom of the 7th. And he grounds that one through the hole and into center field for a base hit. 3 for 4 now on the afternoon for Tommy Ehlers. Quinn is going to pop that one up into center field. We'll see if it'll be deep enough. Making the catch is McElroy. Tagging is Ehlers. He will score. 5th run of the afternoon for the Owls. Pushes the lead to 4. It's a sac fly from Cody Quinn. And Tommy Ehlers comes in to score. 3rd straight inning, the Owls have played it a run. Strike hitting, able to get a sac fly. Chatfield now hits that one in the air to center. It's going to drop, and again, it just dies there in center field. 2-2 now. And that's an out. They said he leaned into the pitch. So it's a strikeout. The ball hit Jaron Pimentel and Cody Quinn. And that one hits him, and the bases are going to be loaded. And now Coach Blood's going to head out, and that's going to do it for Jake Jakob, who works into the 8th. He gets the first out in some way, as that one's going to be hit in the air to center. Ehlers racing back on it, at the track, at the wall, it's gone! Lucas Pierce has hit a grand slam and tied the game at 5. 6th home run of the year for Pierce, and we have a new ball game. Now we're 2-2. Strike 3 called. 1-2. Swung on and missed. Strike 3, but the damage has been done. Lucas Pierce strikes with a grand slam now. And in the dirt, ball 4. Shea Zito works a leadoff walk here in the bottom of the 8th. And it's going to be poked in the air to left. Is it going to stay fair? It will! Base hit for Evan Cowley. Around 3rd and scoring is Barton. He's into 2nd with a slide-in double. Evan Cowley with a clutch 2-out double gives the Owls the lead back, 6-5.
Clutch is an understatement there. That is exactly what you want from your older guys, what you want from your leaders.
Deck. Looks like they're going to pinch hit for Pimentel. It gets away, throw back to 1st, and he's out! Kelly gunning down Jacob Moniz at first base. He was dancing around too much for the anchorman. That's strike 3 called. Iannichilli down looking, and there's 2 away. And here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3, and the Owls take game 1. What a game it was. They were leading for most of the way. Rhode Island College with a grand slam in the top of the 8th from Lucas Pierce to tie it up. And then a 2-out clutch RBI double from Evan Cowley to put them in front for good.
Hello and welcome back to the Owl Athletic Complex here on the campus of Keene State College for the second half of this afternoon's doubleheader between the Keene State Owls and the Rhode Island College Anchormen. Managed to hold back, sign from the ump. He said he went. Strikeout for Camden Thomas, and that will do it for the top half of the 1st inning. Here's the 1-0. That ball is grounded to short. It gets by the glove of Rivera and into the outfield. Nailers will start the 2nd game off with a base hit.
Keeps that going and not here.
That pitch is in there for strike 3. First pitch from Poppin is swung on and hit to the opposite field for a base hit. And Anderson will finally get his hit today. To strike early here. As the 1-1 is popped up, flew out the left field. Having trouble with it, and he makes the grab. A struggling catch there by Eric Wilson, but the anchormen are able to get out of the jam. Taylor's with, he'll drive one out into left. What a catch out there by Eric Wilson. Falls down while grabbing it out of midair, and that will retire this side. Here's the 0-1. If pitch is chopped into right. That'll get down for a base hit. Here comes Trapaz. He will score easily. And there's an RBI single for Isaiah Rivera. 1-1. That is smoked into right. Back is Reyna. They'll split the gap. Rivera coming around third. The throw to the cutoff. Rivera will score. That's an RBI double for Cal Perillo. It is 2-0 Anchorman. Here's a 2-2 swung on and missed for strike 3. And that's somewhat a breath of fresh air for the Owls and Camden Thomas. Here's the pitch. That one will drop down the right field line. Chatfield going for 2. He will get 2 and he'll get in there standing up. A first pitch leadoff double for Jonathan Chatfield. He'll deal. That one caught the inside corner, and Anderson sits down looking. Here's the 1-2. Swung on and missed. Potvin gets out of the jam, so the Owls, a relatively great start to the inning, ends in nothing. Still 2-0 Anchorman. Swung on in. Hit out to center, hit well. Ehlers back. That ball is gone. Lucas Pierce with his second home run of the day doubles the Anchorman's lead. It's 4-0. His 7th home run of the season. That ball was smoked. Day to day. That pitch in there for strike 3 called, and Rivera will be sent back to the dugout looking. Here's the pitch. That one hit well into left over the head of Zena. He'll roll up to the wall. Here comes Perillo around third. He will score. And so a 2-out RBI double for Sean Gallagher, and the lead is up to 5 for RIC. So here's the 1-2. Anderson gets a bat on it. Diving stop there, and he gets him. What a play by the second baseman. That is Parker Camello with the diving stop and the throw to first base to retire Anderson. The 90th pitch for Potvin. That one hit out to center, well hit. Chasing after it, it'll bounce and one hop the wall. Lucas going to second, he will get in there safely. And a 2-out double for the Owls. And maybe some momentum that they need. The 1-2. That one catches the zone, and DeGiacomo is run up on strikes. So he's retired. 7 strikeouts for Potvin. Here's the pitch. That one grounded to short. DeGiacomo gets 1, gets the second. Double play. That will retire the side as we'll go to the bottom of the 8th. Anchorman strand 1. Still 5-0 count. Few away from 100 as that one hit into right, hit well. That will 2-hop the wall, and Cali will get a 2-bagger here to lead off the bottom of the 8th inning. Pitch. Swung on and missed in the dirt. Pierce will get the tag on him, and now there are 2 away. 2-0 to Zena. He will crank one into left field. That will get down. That should roll a good amount. Grass caught it up, but a run will score. Chatfield into third safely. Zena into second safely. And the Owls are finally on the board with an RBI double by Shea Zena. Second and third with 2 away. He will crank one up the middle. That will score 1. It could possibly score 2. Zena gets the signal to go home. He will be safe. And Ethan Reyna with a 2-out RBI single brings the Owls within 2.
What a change of events. The second that RIC puts in a new pitcher, the Owls come to life here in the 8th inning.
Here's the 2-2. Hit well out to center. Under it, and he will make the catch to retire the side. However, the Owls get 3 across. This game ain't over yet. We head to the 9th. Cracked into center. Ehlers will pull it in. Tagging up is Pierce. And And Rhode Island College will extend their lead to 3 now in the top of the 9th. And Toffee deals. Cole strikes 3. He throws Wilson. And the Owls sneak away with only allowing 1 run. And they'll go to the bottom of the 9th with one last chance to tie this up or even win on the Owls Media Network. That one is fisted. And it will bloop into center field for a base hit. Now Callie on board with 1 away. Caught him looking at the bottom of the zone. 2 outs now. Gray's second strikeout, and the Owls are down to their final out.
Have up to bat.
Here's Tommy Ehlers. He'll crack one to second, and that will do it. Rhode Island College takes game number 2, 6-3. The Owls bats cool off and are unable to complete the comeback. They'll split the doubleheader. Keene State wins game 1, Rhode Island College wins game 2.